All right, so hello again. My name is Brittany Turner, and I am an energy analyst with EcoWorks, and I recently completed the benchmarking report for Meridian Township. I will now walk you through how to navigate the township's portfolio manager account. We'll go over the home page, how to access your property profiles, your reports, and looking at how to update data. So to begin with, you'll go to just energystar.gov and you'll go in and put in Meridian Township and your password. There we go. Okay. So this is what it looks like once you are in. You can see all of your buildings here. You can also see right now, this is a group of 8 buildings that we use for benchmarking. There you have overall 17 different properties created in here, but the 8 are what we worked on for this benchmarking report. So here is your dashboard, and you can select what you would like to see and refresh. Okay. You can add and edit what you would like to see here for your highlights. So this is nice because then if you just want a high level overview, you can even download this data table. You can have it here and you can see everything in real time. So here for manage portfolio, this is where you can transfer ownership of a property if needed. You can upload and or update multiple properties, download your entire portfolio to Excel. You can set your portfolio baseline, enter targets, add sample properties, and look at the details from your account. Honestly, the only thing you'll really use here is upload and or update multiple properties. And we'll go over that a little bit later. So at the top here, you have your sharing, where you can share your properties. So as you can see here, you share it with me at EcoWorks and a few other places. You have the reporting. We'll go over this in more detail after this overview. But you have your reporting here. So this, I know I shared a report. This might have been it. Yep. So this is the report that I have created for you. And so we'll go over that. And then this is if you were to have Energy Star certification for any of your buildings. So then we'll look at a property. So let's look at the municipal building. So you have the name of the property. You'll notice that all of these say new. It's not a new building. It was just what we used to differentiate between multiple property accounts that were in Portfolio Manager. So we could actually go in and delete that since they're already saved as a group. But just so you know, there's an address and your property ID, which is unique to Portfolio Manager, and your year built. You can go in here and edit the details. This is your summary page, similar to that summary on the first page. You have your details where you can go in here and you can always edit this information on your property use type and your gross floor area, which is very important. So if you add to the building or you reduce your gross floor area, then this is where you go in and make those adjustments, because that will affect what your energy performance reporting looks like, your energy use per square foot. And then here is where the magic happens. So this is all of your energy. Let's see, we need to refresh. Make sure when you're looking at this, you refresh it. You can save this. So you can download this as a PNG, JPEG, PDF, SVG, vector image. And this shows whatever you have benchmarked for energy for your property in BTUs, in 1,000 BTUs of site energy. So site energy means the energy that was consumed on site at your building. It's not looking at the source of the energy from offsite. So blue is your electricity. You can see this from 2017 to 2022. Red is your natural gas, and black here at the bottom is your solar electric. So here is where you will go if you need to add data for a meter. You can see all of your meters listed here. Your most recent bill date that is put into the system. Here is where you can see the data that is put in here. You can either add an entry manually and type it into the system, or you can do a bulk upload. So you can download a single meter spreadsheet, or like we saw at the front page, the home page, you can go in and you can generate a template for all of your properties, and then you'll go into that spreadsheet, update everything at once, and then upload it all together. If you have a small number of properties like you do, sometimes the easiest thing is just to go in and manually update or use a single meter spreadsheet. So you see that there, you can sort this for all of the years. You actually go all the way back to 2008, which is pretty cool. And then you can see your basic meter information here. And then here you can toggle between different meters. So this is the electric meter. We do not want to save. This is your gas. Similarly, you can add data directly into here, or you can do a upload. And then you have your electric. Same, you can add it all right here. Okay, so that is what a property looks like. Then for reporting, once you have everything in there and it's all squared away, actually, let me show you real quick. If we go back to the municipal building, you can always check for possible errors. So let's see, let's look at our 2021. So it's telling us we have no waste or material meters. That's because we didn't benchmark waste or materials. But if you had any data gaps or something that would prevent you from Portfolio Manager reporting 1 year of data, it would all show here. So this is how you can verify if everything is accurate. Okay, so then the last part is reporting. And Portfolio Manager does have these general reports. So if we click on this, you can see here, okay, we got to refresh this. Let's give it a moment. Refresh again. Okay. So this is looking at your entire portfolio, and a problem with this is that your entire portfolio includes all 17 properties, some of those which are duplicate accounts and different things. So it's not, I don't know a way of sorting this just for your group other than here. You could look at your overall energy use intensity by group. So you can look at it for the entire portfolio. But when it comes down here to your properties, these, actually, let's see. These are based off of however you identified your property. So it's not the name of the property, it's what it's identified as. So a way to deal with this is if you ended up deleting or removing the properties that you already have that are duplicates that you're not using for benchmarking, then this would probably be able to show you your what it is. I guess still though by group. I don't know why it doesn't just show it by property, or you can't sort it differently. Maybe you can, but it's not something I've seen. So for me, these have not been the most useful, and I have a different way that I've gone about reporting for the township. So I'll show you that. And there, you can click on all of these. There are different ones that'll show you just what I showed you. But what I created for you is a reporting template. So you can create your own custom report templates. So to edit this, you see that this is for, I named it for Meridian Township. You select your time frame. Your baseline year is set for 2018. So if you ever click baseline year, that's 2018. But so say you're benchmarking for 2022, it's January, and you want to know what your energy consumption look like. You go to single year, you go to the last month and date of that year, and then you put it in. So this would be 2022, and then you would select your properties. So filter it by group, which is the 2021 benchmarking group. You select all of them and apply your selection. I have already selected all of your information to look at, all of your metrics, but there are over 300 different metrics you can look at. So for energy performance, you could look at a ton of different things. This right here that I have selected, it mirrors what is in your benchmarking report. So then in the future, as you're benchmarking, say you benchmark for next year, you can download a spreadsheet and it will match everything that you already have in your existing benchmarking report. So all of that is in there. And so let's actually change this to 21 because it will say not available for 2022. Let's save this template. Okay. So now that that is saved, you want to generate a new report. All right. And then you want to, I want to download it in Excel. All right, let me open this and then I'll switch my share so you can see the download. Okay, so let me switch. Share. Okay, so this is what the download looks like in Excel. You can see the name of the report template, the date it was downloaded, the date it was generated. So if I generated this like a month ago, it would show that, and then it would show that I downloaded it today. And then the number of properties in the report. Property ID here, just remember that this is something that Portfolio Manager uses. It has no relevance to the benchmarking itself. So then all of the information that I have selected is here. So you can see everything. And so what you would do is you would go through and change, or actually, I was gonna say you can change the order of these to match your report. Well, I wonder, this probably stays the same. It probably makes more sense to make the reporting template match your download format. So if we did that, which I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna just share my whole screen. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this is what we have in Excel. You go to your reporting template, the order of properties I have here does not match the order that is in the download, but let's see, I think it might actually be the same. I think it doesn't change. So what you could do is, and I can do this, we can go and make this match so that it's pretty easy, so that once you have that downloaded, you go back into this document, and if you need Energy Star score, if you need your, let's see, what would we use? So here's your total greenhouse gas emissions intensity. So you want to use intensity to measure performance, because this is going to normalize the data across square footage. So this is kilograms of carbon dioxide equivalent per square foot. So then you could just go and copy. Oh, that's not working. Anyways, you can go and select it, copy it, and then you would go back into your document. You would find your total greenhouse gas emissions intensity. You paste it here, and then you can, make sure you keep the same formatting. So you can do it that way. We could also go and make multiple templates. So this is all of the data. Say you just wanted to look at intensity. We could go in, make a new template that's just for your use intensity, if you're looking at energy and greenhouse gases, and then you can generate a report that's just that. So it's really up to you for your preferences of what you would like to see. And it's that simple to go in and add the data. Let's see if there's anything else. So that is the report. If you have Energy Star, this is for Energy Star report specifically. But that right there is the main overview of Portfolio Manager.